Okay, we have two strand builds. One is the Aberrant leap build, where everyone uses it for short range. It's very effective for short range. The other one, however, is Armamentarium build, and I don't see many people talking about this. Armamentarium build is for long range, and it works for very hard content like GMs where you can't afford to get very close. So strand build will be your very four basic fragments where everyone uses it on the Aberrant Deep build: continuity, generation, warding, and mind. 2 shackle grenades and 1 rally barricade. So that means you have 3 suspending charges, 2 for long range, 1 for short range. Then for your aspects, you can only choose 2, so take those 2. And then my mods wise, it will be kinetic siphons all around, but depends. If you like using Osteostriga, you can use kinetic siphons, or if you like heavy weapons, you can swap it out for heavy ammo finder. Up to you, totally up to you. And for your arms, 2 grenade kickstarts, 1 impact induction. Impact induction, it can be easily swapped out with bolstering detonation in case you want more class ability, but it's up to you in the end of the day. This one is completely up to you. Then for your Armamentarium, any mod you want, really any mod you want, but I'll just stick to what I have currently. Then we will go for the legs, stacks on stacks to gain more charges, and double innovation. So every time you get all power, you get more grenade cooldown. But if you don't like 2 innovations, it's totally fine. You can use 1 recuperation, that's okay. That's totally fine. Or you can use better already also. So but I use 2 because I have Le Monarch. Le Monarch Catalyst has Unrelenting. So every time I defeat high value targets, very powerful combatants, I will immediately regain health. So that's why I don't need the recuperation, but it depends on the content you're using. It depends on the content that you're going to or doing. You can swap it out with recuperation better already. But for my health regen, I just use Le Monarch. Easy as that. Then for my mark, I use Distribution, Reaper, and Bomber. Reaper can be easily swapped out in case you want Distribution, but I'm still testing whether 2 Distribution, 1 Bomber is good, or 1 Distribution, 1 Reaper, 1 Bomber is good. But it depends how often you're using your class ability also. So if you don't like using your class ability much and you go long range all the time, it's better that you use Distribution. Then Bomber, so every time if you have less grenade energy and you want to charge it, you can simply activate your barricade and you get back some amount of your grenade energy. Simple. So just activating it without doing anything else. As simple as that with Distribution too. That's the build. And for my artifact, nothing really. But just go for anything you want on the first column. Second column also anything you want. But I choose grenade mods, and whatever mod you want here you can pick. That's pretty much it. Yeah. And in case you are a little bit worried about your grenade cooldown, since grenade cooldown is 232, You can go overload and just use Terminus Horizon with Demolitionist or Wellspring, or you can use a Typhoon GL5 with Demolitionist and Wellspring to generate more grenade energy and class ability energy. That's pretty much it. But Terminus Horizon and Typhoon GL5 is pretty much overkill. When I did my build testing, I didn't really need to use Terminus Horizon and Typhoon GL5 because of Lightfall. Lightfall has so many orbs spawning, so you don't really need to use Terminus Horizon and Typhoon GL5. But for whatever reason, if you can't get orbs of power and you like to snipe at long distance, then Terminus Horizon, Typhoon GL5 better for you. Very simple. But I personally prefer Terminus Horizon because it's longer distance and it's so easy to get kills on rank and file enemies, or ads as you call it. Then for my main weapon I can use Adept, Hung Jury, or I use Austere Striga. That's pretty much it. But with Austere Striga you have to swap out Le Monarch. So and then you also lose health regeneration ability. That's the thing. But for me, I personally prefer Hung Jury and Le Monarch. Easier. Austere Striga can get faster clear times, but Lee Monarch and Hung Jury Adapt is a lot safer. The links in the description for my gameplay videos.